Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to Inner Truth Recovery, where we connect you to the truth of who we are or who you are. Not who we are. We connect you to the truth of who you are. I'm Jamie,
Jessica.
and we are also both women in recovery and leaders of a free sharing circle under the Unstoppable Dream for Women in Recovery umbrella. Our sharing circles are Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are completely free. If you haven't joined us yet and you are interested in learning a little bit more, we're going to invite you to the link below. You can learn more. You can fill out our intake form and join us on a Wednesday night. Here on our channel, we blend inspiration and reflection and intuition by pulling an oracle card. We haven't pulled it before. We literally do it on the call, and then we just see where the oracle takes us. And we kind of deep dive into a little discussion about it. So today's oracle is with the Rise of Sophia deck. I don't know if you can see it. My lighting isn't great today where I travel. Okay, awesome. So let's see what card I choose. I don't know if one's going to pop up, so I might have to pick one. All right, let's see. Ooh, the veil. Well, there's no photo. There is something you want to say, but have waited too long. This waiting has allowed cobwebs to distort your vision and, as a result, has created the veil. This veil needs to be removed so the words can be expressed, the thoughts can be delivered, and the actions can be taken. The veil is a translucent shield, and although malleable and easy to walk through, it is human made. It is used to protect yourself from the fear of the unknown. It is time to clear the cobwebs. Any residue left from the veil can be dissolved with a water ritual. Imagine a bucket of water washing away the old thoughts and belief patterns stored in your subconscious attic. Whether they are traumatic childhood events or memories of failure, water is the solvent to clearing what once was so you can swim freely. Hmm.
Well, I definitely resonated with it when I was like, oh gosh, I think this is talking to me. Because I can definitely
Okay.
get that way. Like I'll feel inspired and want to, either like make a post about something or a video or just something.
Hmm.
And then I can get in like perfectionism rolls in, or I'm like, oh, I want to change my shirt or brush my teeth, or just like these
Yes.
little things, right? And then the moment passes, right? And then I'm like, but either way, it's still backed up in there, and it becomes like
Yeah.
fodder for the mind to be like, oh, I should have, or I wish I that. And then sometimes I even try to like force it later, but like the energy just isn't right. So it's like
Yes.
I definitely feel that. I feel like it's like we're moving to this time. Everything's happening so fast that it's like that authentic expression needs to happen. Like not just because we have a message to say or whatever needs to be said, but like the energy needs to be moved through, especially if it's like a
Yeah.
divinely inspired conversation or divinely inspired message. It's like that energy is wanting to come through my body. It makes me think of that book Big Magic, right? Like it's like
Yeah.
the energy is wanting to come through, and will I allow myself to be the channel, like allow life to happen for to me or flow through me, or do I
Right.
put up the veil? Like, and I never heard it called that, but like as you were reading it, I was like, I knew
Yeah.
exactly. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I know what that is. I totally know what that is,
Yeah. That's,
and
I'm
I
like,
feel like it's like descending in the collective even.
yeah, you're right, for sure. But how? Like, explain that more, like descending in the collective. Like, what makes you say that?
Well, because for so long, it just seems like people are paying attention
Hmm.
more now to stuff, and so they
Yes.
want to know about things they haven't wanted to know about before. And
Yeah.
so it's like I feel like there's kind of been this veil of safety, if you will, where it's like, oh, I just listen to what Fox News tells me, or I just listen to like my little news channel I watch, or I read my
Hmm.
newspaper in the morning, and that's it, and I'm happy with that. But now there's this like people are going and digging, and there's like more stuff coming. There's just a lot happening. We're in a transformative
So
time on the
much.
planet, right? And so it
Yeah.
just I feel like it's like that. I don't know, you know what, I don't even know if I have the words
Well,
for it. It's more a
I
feeling.
asked you, and then I was reading this again, excuse me, and it says it is used, the veil is used to protect yourself from the fear of the unknown.
Hmm.
And that's exactly what it is. I feel like, because right now, like, so much change has happened, and we are really in a space of the unknown, and nobody knows what's going to happen. Right. And it's really causing a lot of chaos and confusion and fear. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Absolutely. Well, and it's like I feel like I just keep coming back to that kind of thing that we talked about before. Was like, if you think it's the end of the world, that's what it'll be. If you think like we're
yeah.
moving into the new earth, that's what you're going to see. It's like whatever evidence you're looking for, you're going to find. And so
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think that's really like the kind of the glue to come back to is like what's my maybe intention. What intention am I viewing things from, or lens am I viewing them
Hmm.
from? Kind of, because it's so easy to get like kind of pulled up into the emotion of everything, right? Because there's
Right.
emotion on the planet right now. It's like so easy to get caught up in that emotion, and like attracts like. So if I have a little fear and anxiety, and I go to the grocery store, well, I'm just gonna like, right, like we're like magnets that pull to each
Yes.
other, especially those of us that are empathic and kind of pick up energy. And so it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think there's like a lot of that happening, right? It's like that
Yes.
pulling and mhm. Yeah.
And I feel like the energy is just chaotic right now, anyways. Like, I'm like brain dead. I have been for the past 4 days. I cannot, like, I don't know, I feel very overwhelmed. Like, there's
Well,
just a
even with
lot
Molly
going on.
McCord's, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's a lot going on. I'm like, it's not slowing down. I am like, what the heck? Did she say something about that in her latest
Well,
episode?
she said almost exactly what we said last time we were talking about it. She's like, yeah, there's like this rare once in a life. She's like, oh, I feel like I've been saying that for years. Like we've been saying like forever, like now months now. This is rare, once in a lifetime. What? And she's like, I'm pretty tired of saying that. And it's like, this is where we're at now, guys. Like this is where we're at. It's rare and like just like I thought of you. I was like, oh my gosh, we were just saying that.
Oh my God,
We
that's
are
so
in the
funny.
depth of mystery, right? Like we're moving into
That's
something we've
it.
never known as a planet, as
Yes.
a people. And so, like, there's like mystery on a personal level, and then you have
Yeah.
the great collective mystery, which is a big deal. Like
Yeah.
it's a big deal. There's a lot happening, and so
Yeah.
um, I think there's people will be reaching for the veil probably more than before.
Right.
Like even if it's a subconscious thing, right? Like let
Yeah.
me whether we do it with substances, Netflix, avoid like just plain old avoid it, however we do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like pulling that
Exactly.
veil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because it's comfortable. It's what's known, right? It's a way to hang on to that last thread. It's a way to hang on to the cobwebs of what we know, even if it's no longer serving us.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah.
you're so right. It is like this. It's like, okay, let's stop saying it. Everything is just brand new all the time. Once in a lifetime, everything right now. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. It is because I've talked to several people and we're all like, I don't know, like I'm just, I can't, and like so much is happening and I've been doing this one thing for an hour and I'm still there. Like, why isn't it getting done? Like that type of thing. It's
Yeah.
very much that energy. Yeah. So, and I think this whole year for sure is going to be traveling into the unknown. I mean, but all of it is
Truly,
all
it
the
really is.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's just like
We're aware
we're
of it.
waking up to it.
But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's coming into our consciousness a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like now it's not just like a necessity, it's like vital to like really ground into our practices, whatever those
Yeah.
are. I looked up
Hmm.
your yin lady on YouTube today. I was like, let me see what Jamie does over here. I was like,
Yes.
I'm on my cycle, it's all rainy here. And I was like, oh, I totally need some yin yoga. And you're right, she does hold those poses for like
Yeah.
ever. I felt so good after. I was like, oh my
Yes.
God, yes. Like it got deep into my fat. I was like, yes.
Right.
So yeah, it's like, okay, change it up a little. Like I tend to do Kundalini yoga, but I was like, nope, I got that like strong thing. Like you popped into my head about the thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm doing it. And it's exactly what I needed. It's like
Yes.
exactly what I needed. Um,
Yeah. And it's a great time to be open, to be flexible, right? So open yourself to up to opportunities that like may seem weird, like just keep options open, right? So you can allow yourself to receive life, right? Keep yourself open for opportunities. I was going to say something else and now I forgot. See, that's where my brain is at. Brain dead. Keep yourself open to opportunities and just be willing to like change direction a little bit too. Like being learning to be open to more of that flow in life, I think is going to be really important throughout this year. And
Yeah.
don't I think what things appear to be might not be as they seem, right? So, right, it may appear like, oh my God, this is happening and it's so bad, but like, is it like maybe this is putting things together for you instead? So reframe the way you think about what is actually happening and really connect with your consciousness and who you are being throughout each moment, right? And it's like, wait, am I present? What am I, you know? And it's hard right now,
Mhm.
because it's I don't know. It's you really have to ground, like you said, to bring it back to our grounding practices.
Yeah. Yeah. And that whole like minding the mind, like that's so
Hmm.
important, I think, this year, you know,
Yeah.
and dropping into the inner truth, like real, like that's, you know, why we started the channel, like even like it's like so
Yes.
important to really be doing that. So you have to remember, it's like while the snake sheds its skin, it's temporarily blind. It has to go on
Right.
complete instinct and intuition,
Yeah.
not what's going on out here because it can't see. It has to just trust its instinctual knowing in nature and what it knows it can do, right? And like
Yes.
trust the life around it. And I feel like that's like such a metaphor for where we're at right now too, of like really like we may think we know what's going on, but like we're so deep in the mystery. So it's like try to let go of like the 3D vision, you
Yes.
know, and really drop into that inner knowing and like intentionally how are you
Right.
being you want to be in the future? What do you want to create and focus on that, right? Because we know
Yeah.
whatever we focus on expands. And so
Exactly.
um
Yes, because we're
and
in that mystery, we're not really going to know what it is, but we think we do, but we don't. So it's like really being open to that. Being, yeah, yeah, lifting the veil.
yeah. Which isn't easy, especially if you have a dysregulated nervous system. So it's why these, like Jamie said, like grounding, the practices, yoga, movement, outside,
Yeah.
whatever your things are, like whatever our things are, just really leaning into our practices and letting us be nurtured and supported by those is vital right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm, gonna be a wild ride. But we said that
Yeah.
last year too.
Yeah, I think they, whoever they are, right? The theys that put out the videos, I think they're saying we got a wild ride to like 2027. So
Yeah.
got a few more years of excitement.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited for it. That's the
Right.
consciousness I'm choosing to adopt. Yeah, to remember that it's a choice too, right? The consciousness you're getting into around situations is a choice. And it's just, yeah, being in that alignment with it, with your true self. And when you're not, if you're feeling down and you're feeling scared and you're feeling sad, allow yourself to be there too. So you can transmute that energy back up and reconnect to yourself. So, yeah. All right. That feels good. How do you feel, Jess? Complete?
I feel complete. Yes. Everybody be so gentle and loving with yourselves during this
Yeah.
time. We love you. We're sending big love.
Yeah, sending big love. And if you need extra support, we've got our circles on Wednesdays. So check us out below. You can follow us on Instagram too at Inner Truth Recovery. And yeah, we'd love to chat with you. So yeah, hopefully we'll hear from you soon. All right,
See you next
bye.
time. Bye.